So in the hospital records, the 2018 hospital records that have been rewritten by my family, there's 222 pages. They say that she was there for 14 days, went in on the 14th, had an operation on the 15th and died on the 28th. But I was there with her and she went in on the 21st. I was told had an operation on the 22nd and died on the 24th, or I saw her dead on the 24th. If you go to part 2, the coroner's assistant said that she died on the night of the 23rd. She wrote that letter to Dr Hadfield, mum's doctor, stating that mum died on the 23rd of May 2018. I saw her dead on the 24th of May 2018, and the same coroner's assistant, Lindsey Ainsworth, she wrote that she stated that mum died on the 23rd in the letter to Dr Hadfield, and she stated that she identified my mum on the 24th of May, the day that I saw my mum dead, the day that my friend Joe, the site manager, stopped me and spoke to me in the hospital and then sent me the message on Facebook Messenger to say how sorry she was to see me so upset in the hospital earlier. Now, on the records in the 2018 hospital records, they must have been written before mum went into the hospital, because there are 222 pages. They say that she was there for 14 days. 14th, had an operation, went in 14th, had an operation 15th, died 28th, but she didn't, as I say. She was there for 4 days, not for 14. So there's an extra 10 days. Now, some of the records are in date, like this one here, and this is approval date 2016, review date 2026, and this is a stool chart. Now, there's within those records there are 30 printed pages, i.e. like this one, which is a stool chart. So it's got either a picture printed on it or it's a generic printed page, and there are 30 printed pages in those records, and this is on an in-date record. This is also what I mean by a printed page, also on an in-date, on a record that's in date as well. And you can see there it's got 26 up to 26. There's 104 records on out-of-date paperwork, like this one here. So you can see there 2011 to 2014 out-of-date paperwork. And there's 104 pages of out-of-date paperwork. The in-date paperwork, there's 76 in-date paperwork, in-date records. So they're in date for the year. But out of that 76, 2 are repeats. So it's the same, exactly the same pages, 2 of them, that have been repeated. So there's 2 or 4 that are repeats. There's 8 that are completely blank. Nothing at all has been written in them. So that's 10 off the 76, which is 66. So in the hospital records, there are 66 in-date records that are my mum's records for the 4 days that she was in hospital. There's 104 out-of-date records. There's 30 printed pages, as I've just shown you. There's 8 blank pages, and there's 4 no-date pages. Within those records, there's 23 altered dates. A lot of them are on the 14th and 15th of May 2018. The same dates as the x-rays. There's 6 x-rays on 2 different days, the 14th and 15th of May 2018, that have mum's date of birth correct and her age wrong. I'm just pointing these facts out to you because I think it's important. So there's 142 pages that are either out of date, printed pages, or blank pages, or no date at all. And 76, but 66 actual pages from when mum was in the hospital. I'm saying that the whole lot, all of the records have been rewritten or retyped by my family to make up the 14 days that they say that she was there, even though she was only there for 4 days. But as the coroner's assistant in part 2 says, she died on the 23rd of May and she was identified by the same lady on the 24th of May. The doctor, the show doctor, Dr Laith Al Muchtar, there's 2 TEP escalation forms, and on both of them there is the date, the 24th of May 2018, the date that I saw my mum dead. And he's got that written on both the TEP escalation forms. Both have the 24th on. Dr Laith Al Muchtar is also the name and signature on the mortuary witness statement, along with Lindsey Ainsworth, the coroner's assistant, who signed the mortuary witness statement on the 24th. So she identified her on the 23rd. She, in the hospital, said she was dead in the hospital on the 23rd, but she identified her on the mortuary witness statement along with Dr Laith Al Muchtar on the 24th. Mum was there for 4 days, not for 14 days, and the records show that she wasn't there for 14 days because of all the mistakes and alterations and all that sort of thing, and the fact that there's 104 pages of records that are on out-of-date records. Just showing you there. I'm just making my point clear. Nobody actually has been through these records. No police have been through them because nobody will go against the head coroner. There's a letter in there that's from Julie Dent and Melanie Walker. Melanie Walker is the lady that I wrote to in the RD&E hospital, and she said she couldn't find any altered dates in the hospital records, though there are 23. Julie Dent is the lady in the picture, 3 ladies who are having an anniversary party with my brother and sister-in-law on the 24th of June 2021, when the records were typed on the 24th of June 2020 by Susan Hailstone, who's the other lady in the picture in the pink top. And there's another lady who's Claire Spinney, the coroner's relative, having the anniversary party on the 24th of June 2021 with my sister-in-law, who's in the photograph as well. Julie Dent is in the photograph and she's on the letter that's in this, which is the 222 pages. The letter that has been written has been altered, and it says that my mum smoked, which she didn't. There's lots of alterations within that letter that's written by Julie Dent and Melanie Walker. And as I say, Melanie Walker is the lady that couldn't find any altered dates in these records, even though there are at least 23 plus altered dates. Like this altered date here, 1405 has been written over 22. My father told me that Mum was having an operation on the 22nd of May 2018. 22nd of May is my birthday. 05 has been written over the top. This is an altered date. There are 23 altered dates that the Chief Executive, Melanie Walker, could not find in the hospital records. This is the letter that's sent, that's in the hospital records, that's written by Julie Dent, it says there at the bottom, and Melanie Walker. Melanie Walker couldn't find the altered dates, even though there's 23 plus altered dates in the records. This record's been altered, this letter, and it says that my mum declined memory clinic in 2014, whereas Dr Hadfield, my mum's doctor, stated in her letter to the coroner's report that Mum declined memory clinic in 2016. This also says that Mum smoked, quitted a while back. Mum never smoked, and there's no sign of anything saying that she ever smoked in the GP records. But this is from Julie Dent and Melanie Walker. Julie Dent's the lady in the picture, the driver of the APS AP5 for NHS car in the photos of the three ladies, Julie Dent, Claire Spinney and Susan Hailstone, Susan Hailstone being the GP admin who wrote the GP records on the 24th of June 2020 when I requested the records. She wrote them on the 24th of June 2020, and then she had an anniversary party with Mike and Sally in the shop on the 24th of June 2021. And as I say, this letter has been rewritten to make it seem like Mum was sicker than she was for longer than she was. And it contradicts Dr Hadfield, Mum's doctor, who wrote a letter to the head coroner stating that Mum had declined memory clinic in 2016. And this says that Mum declined memory clinic in 2014. I just wanted to bring you along and show you that there is so much wrong with these hospital records. There's 104 pages of records that are on out-of-date records, out-of-date paperwork. Thank you for watching.